If you're only here for the gloves, and that's understandable, then skip to the time on the screen to see them. If you want to listen to the story of how I got them, then stick around. I promise it won't be too boring. Still here? Okay. Picture this. It's Easter Sunday. I've awoken on a glorious morning and go to check my phone, as you do. A message from Giant Zergs asking if I'm going to do the Nerf event. Of course I'm confused, but he sends me a screenshot of which the general gist is, if you stream Blox for 3 hours and listen to the same song on repeat, you'll get a free pair of limited gloves. Excitement ensues. I check the channel that the screenshot is from, and see the gloves we would win, and they're beautiful. I wanted those gloves, but one thing would stand in my way. I'd need to play Blox for 3 hours straight to obtain them. I asked the guys on my Discord server, which you should definitely check out, link in the description, if I should do it. Get a heart-shattering response from Jacob. You needed to sign up to do it, and only 100 spaces were available. It was a disaster, but who other to act as my saviour but Scampy himself, with a screenshot from Campy saying he could do it anyway. As soon as I get home, I move my PC downstairs because, better internet, and get ready to start streaming. And just like that, we were on our way. I'll skip the details, but it was perhaps the most uncomfortable stream I'd ever done. The song itself wasn't too bad, and I found it was really easy to ignore to the point where I couldn't even tell you most of the lyrics now. I set out to make this enjoyable as possible, as I knew the song wouldn't be the issue. It was the game. When I had streamed in the past and not felt like playing a particular game, I could just not play it. But that wasn't an option here. I was stuck, for 3 hours playing the same game with no way out and no other way to entertain myself. Since I hadn't moved my desk downstairs, just my PC, I was sat on the floor, uncomfortably and bored out of my mind. I was interacting with chat, but even then it was more of a chore than any other stream I'd done previously. But somehow, after all of it, I made it. 15 minutes to go on the clock, then 10, then 5, and like that, it was over. I sent the video to Rolf, turned off my PC and called it a night. I had done it. Or had I? The following day, an announcement was made in Ninja's server saying the gloves had been distributed, but also another message underneath it, saying that you had to have signed up for it to count. Scampy had duped me, and all that time I'd spent streaming was wasted. I was a little upset, but knowing I can't have been the only one, dismissed it without much further thought. Fast forward to a couple days later, where I'm gathering footage for a video on Overpass, and what do I see in my equipment tab? None other than the gloves, and they look just as good as they did in the screenshot. So let me flex real quick.